The Terrans have been devastated by this attack, but with time, they may rebuild.
Hierarch, I see the master construction of the Xel'Naga now. Their understanding that energy, essence, and information are all one. Each interchangeable, each mutable.
Then you uncovered the information Zeratul foresaw within this keystone.
I have. From what I understand, it will lead us to Ulnar.
Ulnar. It is a place of myth. A realm whispered of in our legends.
The homeworld of the Xel'Naga. I believe the keystone can project its location.
Show me, Karax.
It cannot be. I must be in error.
The Altarian Rift.
That is impossible. Nothing can survive within such unrelenting forces. It appears I have failed you, Hierarch.
I do not believe so, Karax. It is said that the Xel'Naga came from a place where no life should be. This aligns with Zeratul's prophecies. We will go in. Make preparations at once. Zeratul, many thought you mad, and yet once more, you have seen truer than us all. The keystone leads us into the Altarian Rift, to the Xel'Naga home of Ulnar. It is my destiny to carry your mantle, old friend. I will wake the Xel'Naga and honor your legacy.
We should be shredded into our base particles. Yet here we stand, between universes.
Zeratul was right. It is Ulnar. Think of it, Matriarch. The cradle of all life, hidden all these years.
Yes, but why?
It is hard to believe we stand above Ulnar, the home of the Ihan-Ri, the Xel'Naga. The Judicators theorized the Xel'Naga left Aiur to return to a place such as this. It is said they slumbered through the ages.
Zeratul believed the artifact would lead us unto hope. The Xel'Naga may be the hope he spoke of.
If the legends are true, then the Xel'Naga are below, awaiting their children to awaken them.
Then let us hope so.
I pondered the events that brought me here. There is much I should remember, but do not. My body is machine, like the purifiers.
But you are not like them.
I must know the truth of what I am.
What you will uncover may not be desirable.
It is time I face that.
The ship's data center has uploaded the recent annals and has much of the history you have lost. I hope you find the answers you seek, friend Phoenix.
How Zeratul foresaw the keystone would lead us here is uncanny. It is now clear that it was this device's primary purpose.
Zeratul was in touch with an expression of reality beyond my understanding.
This place should not exist. It defies all decrees of science, shatters all understanding of astral mechanics.
I once thought we Protoss had reached the pinnacle of attainable knowledge. I was a fool. There is far more in the galaxy than exists within Protoss understanding, friend Karax. I know this now.
The Keystone is reacting to an energy source within Ulnar. It's as if the Xel'Naga are calling it home. If the Keystone was constructed to store its origin point within, it would need to be expressed in a unifying language any culture could interpret. The construction of Ulnar and the Keystone share remarkable similarities. This is speculation, of course, but they appear to complement each other. To think, this device's makers, our makers, are so close to us. It is a truly humbling thought. The Keystone is reacting to an energy...
Hierarch, it appears we cannot receive transmissions while we are within the rift. We have been cut off. A miracle has brought us here. The Keystone revealed this place to us. Perhaps Zeratul knew something of value after all. My mother told me many stories of the Xel'Naga. The Keystone revealed this place.
What secrets lie here, waiting to be revealed? Is this our destiny? Zeratul believed, and so will I. Zeratul believed, and so will I.
The Spear of Adun's sensors have located what appears to be an access way into the temple. Our starships are prepared to move on your command.
Here lies the resting place of the Xel'Naga. We must find a way to unseal this access way if we are to awaken them. Grand Preserver, what do you know of the temple in the depths below?
Only myth, legend. Here upon Ulnar, the destined races will seek ascension. Their very presence shall open the way forward. I believe these celestial locks are the key. Our forces should claim them in the hopes the way forward presents itself.
Hierarch, the Tal'Darim are here. They are taking control of the celestial locks.
The voice's demands are clear. Keep the temple sealed.
As long as they control the locks, the secrets of the temple will remain hidden from us.
Warriors, engage the enemy and reclaim the locks. Amon will not have his victory so easily. I am...
Our stargates can... Now warp in phoenixes. They are extremely mobile and effective at engaging our enemy across long distances.
You have not enough minerals. Where do our enemies lurk? Shaz, I am eager to strike. I will comply. On the wings of justice.
Once Amon's forces have been defeated, our warrior's presence should allow us to lay claim to the lock.
The lock is now ours. These energy patterns indicate once we control the other four, the temple will open.
The skies await. I stalk through the stars. I am eager to strike. The skies await. Understood. Shazul tu Templari. I stalk through the stars. Now, where do our enemies lurk? On the wings of justice. Time for battle. Anan Porkal. I am eager to strike. Now, where the skies await. Orfield online. On the wings of justice. Shazul. Be on guard. Amon's servants are moving to seize a lock. Orfield online. Understood.
Tal'Darim have deployed a titanic warp prism. If its core is similar to our own, the reactor is made of pure solarite. If possible, we should destroy it and claim the reactor to enhance our solar core.
Siravek Cryor!
Teleport successful. Teleport successful.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Amon's forces are inbound to our nexus point.
You have not enough minerals.
Siravek, I am eager to strike. I will comply.
shadows I come. I walk the shadowed path. The shadowed path. From the shadows, I have returned. I have returned.
It is done. I am warping the vessel's cargo aboard for further study. A lock has been captured by our foes, Hierarch. We must be cautious.
In the name of the men engaging foe. Shadows I come. I have returned.
You have not enough minerals.
The fallen still you call upon me. Engaging the enemy. So be it.
Teleport. Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Boldly, our foes grow. Gully.
successful.
Shadowed path. From the shadows I come.
In the name of the many. So be it. Mirage Gulio. Teleport successful. In the name of the Madun Toridas. Our triumph is at hand. Mirage Gulio. Teleport successful. The fallen still serve. So be it. In the name of the many. Very well. For I'm waiting.
It appears a lock has fallen to the enemy. We will need to retake it, quickly.
You go. In the name of the many. So be it. Mirage Gulio.
You must construct additional pylons.
I walk the shadowed path.
Upgrade complete.
Boldly. So be it. The fallen still serve. Blades meet the enemy.
The locks do not appear to respond to our cloaked warriors. We must send others in their stead.
You call upon me. Teleport successful. The fallen still serve.
All 5 locks have been captured, Hierarch. The access way is opening.
It seems Amon's forces have drawn back. I sense only a great stillness from within the temple.
Then we have succeeded. It will not be long before we see what fate has in store for us.
I'm afraid the Spear of Adun will not be able to assist you inside the temple. Please be careful, Hierarch.
Amon's forces arrived here before we did. The temple may already be under his control.
Zeratul believed the other Xel'Naga were here, and that they would stand with us against Amon. they could end the war. My people could be free once again.
Then why have the Zelnaga not answered us?
I am going into the Ulnar Temple alone, Matriarch. I do not intend to risk any more lives.
You risk your own life on the word of a traitor.
He killed your mother, Vorazun. That is true. But he was never a traitor. I do not wish for death, only to see Zeratul's visions fulfilled.
You will return. That much, I believe.
My warriors cannot aid me in the battle ahead. This burden is mine to bear.
The Starfighters have arrived, and they await your evaluation.
The skies await.
It is a good day, Zudzai.
The skies await.
These purifiers have joined our army, Hierarch. It seems they are willing to serve you. For now.
Where shall we march?
I have returned.
To find the Zelnaga. Dare we dream of it? So many myths and legends speculate on the birthplace of the Zelnaga. Though, of course, they are all wrong. Even I cannot predict how this mystery will unfold. Even I cannot predict how this mystery will unfold.
Artanis, it is good to see you.
Since we arrived here, the Keystone has reacted strangely. It's as if it is attuned to the energies below.
Energies below?
Yes, void energies exude from this place. I believe this world is a conduit between dimensions.
And the Keystone?
Acts as if siphoning these energies. This is entirely different from how the origin point information was stored. As if the Keystone was reconfigured for a second purpose.
Let us hope that the Zelnaga themselves can reveal the truths you're looking for.
The construction of Ulnar and the Keystone share remarkable similarities. This is speculation, of course, but they appear to complement each other. If the Keystone was constructed to store its origin point within, it would need to be expressed in a unifying language any culture could interpret. The Keystone is reacting to an energy source within Ulnar. It's as if the Zelnaga are calling it home. To think...
These records are fascinating, Artanis. I can hardly believe the stories they contain. Praetor Adamus requested my presence for the decommissioning of the supercarrier Antimon. When it was seized by a group of turncoats and traitors, I knew I could not let it fall into rebel hands. A scout crashed near the borders of Antigua. I gathered 20 warriors, and we slaughtered 1,000 Zerg to save the pilot. The Calafi intercession was a difficult time. Proud warriors who fought for Ire were met with hostility when they returned. Aldera's Judicator insisted I leave. My fellow Templar were ordered to fire upon me. I did what I had to do to defend myself. I once led an expedition to rescue the last surviving brother of 4 zealots. The squadron was killed, except for myself and the target. During the secret celebration of Casnus, I was locked within a conclave tower as it was overtaken by Dark Templar terrorists. After walking barefoot across shards of Kadaran crystal, I slew the terrorists and the warlord leading them with their own war blades. Shortly after they killed my legion, I was captured by mercenaries. They were trying to stage a coup, demanding that I assassinate Aldaris. After breaking free, I hunted them down, one by one. It was a good way to let off some steam. A disgraced executor and his legion seized control of a facility known as the Rock. Thankfully, I subdued them before it was purified. A nuclear device detonated in the heart of New Antioch. A Kalai worker and I fought through an underground railway system to defeat the brother of the warlord I killed in that tower 3 years earlier. While attempting to negotiate the release of hostages on a border world, I encountered an unknown alien species. It separated us from each other, hunted us like prey. Despite my lack of weaponry, I defeated it in martial combat and survived its explosive suicide. Some of these tales must have been embellished by their authors. It is difficult to believe one zealot could achieve so much. So many stories, Artanis, each more unbelievable than the last. So many stories, Artanis, each more unbelievable than the last. Some of these tales must have been embellished by their authors. So many stories, Artanis.
Zeratul believed, and so will I.